Let me say something that might rattle your thinking a bit. Trusting God with your finances doesn't mean neglecting your financial strategy. Faith and wisdom are not enemies, they're partners. If you're constantly stressed about money in your business, feeling like you're failing because the numbers aren't adding up, and wondering if you're not trusting God enough, or maybe trusting Him too much without doing your part, this episode is for you. But before we go any further, I want to be clear that this episode is intentionally faith-based. If you identify as a follower of Jesus Christ and you want to build your business with both strategy and scripture, then welcome. You're in the right place. Let's talk about what it really means to be driven by faith in finances. This episode is for you if you're afraid to raise your prices because you're scared people won't pay. Or maybe you've been saying, I'm trusting God, but your financials are chaos. Or maybe you pray for provision, but feel guilty charging what you're worth. Or maybe you don't feel confident making financial decisions as the CEO. Or maybe you secretly fear you're always one bad month away from failure. Well, by the end of this episode, my hope is that you'll understand how faith and financial strategy work together, that you can identify one money mindset block that keep you stuck, or maybe you recognize all the mindset blocks that keep you stuck, that you walk away with one specific step to bring structure to your finances. So let me introduce you to Daniela. She's 20 months into running her design business. She's incredibly talented. Her clients love her, but the numbers are a mess. She kept saying, God will provide. And He did, but it was feast or famine. No structure, no profit margin, no clear plan. Then one day she told me, I feel like I'm either failing God by not trusting Him or failing my business by not being strategic. Well, that's when I told her, God isn't asking you to choose between trust and stewardship. He's asking you to do both. That's what we're diving into today. 4 truths about trust and strategy. Truth number one is faith doesn't mean flaky. Trusting God is not the same as avoiding the numbers. Faith calls you to face the facts and invite God into the plan. Luke 14:28 captures Jesus saying, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost? That's Jesus talking. Budgeting is biblical. Truth number 2, strategy is a form of stewardship. You're not just managing money, you're managing what God gave you. Tracking your numbers, setting revenue goals, building a plan. That's not worldly, that's wise. Truth number 3, fear masquerades as wisdom. Sometimes what we call waiting on God is really us avoiding hard decisions. Raising prices, hiring, investing in help. If fear is driving your financial decisions, you're not trusting, you're hesitating. Truth number 4, in my Driven framework, the Driven pillar of vision, the V in Driven is vision, that brings financial clarity. So when you don't have a clear vision, every expense feels risky and every investment feels scary. You can't build financial momentum without knowing where you're going. That's why the Driven pillar of vision is so essential. Vision answers the question, what are we building? Once you know that, the finances start to make sense. So if you listen to this and thinking, I need help with the financial structure part, that's exactly what I help with inside my Driven Owner program. It's a high-touch business coaching offer that tackles both mindset and strategic pieces like pricing, budgeting, offers, and scaling sustainability. So you could book a free session, a strategy session, by going to my website, brianrobinsoncoaching.com. That's Brian with an I, coaching.com. And we can explore if this is right for you. So let me just do a quick recap and give you the one action step. Here's the big idea. Faith without structure leads to stress, but structure without faith leads to striving. You need both. So here's your action step. Pick one financial area in your business that you've been avoiding, whether it's checking your numbers, updating your pricing, setting a monthly goal, or maybe it's something that I haven't named here. Bring it to God in prayer, then get to work with wisdom. And if you want help with that, feel free to reach out to me, brianrobinsoncoaching.com, or you can join us inside the DRIVENpreneur membership community, Well, then here you'll get practical tools, strategic clarity, and a community of founders walking the same journey, faith and business aligned. You can head to school, that's SKOL, school.com/drivenpreneur, and join us today. Thank you for spending this time with me today. You were made for more than financial stress. You were made to lead with faith, wisdom, and clarity. Till next time, stay clear, stay focused, stay driven.